This video is going to walk you through how to track balances in your models and also how to use different types of interest rates, both effective annual rates and annual percentage rates, as you translate yearly interest rates into monthly interest rates. So to start out, we're going to track how our savings, $100, grows in our savings account. We're going to assume an interest rate of 5% to make the math easy and kind of easy to follow the numbers. That said, interest rates today are much, much lower than that. So this is going to be an annual rate. So the first thing we actually need to do is add a monthly rate to our model. So first, I'm going to go ahead, Alt-IR, inserts a new row, and we'll call this a monthly rate. And we're going to start out by assuming that the monthly rate is an APR. To get an APR, I'm actually going to auto-size this column B real quick. Alt-HOI, auto-sizes the column. And now I'm going to say our monthly APR is equal to the annual rate divided by 12. APRs are the easiest to deal with. We simply divide by 12. We can't really see the number there. So Alt-H, close parentheses, 2 times allows me to add 2 decimal points, so I can see that our monthly rate is 0.42%. Now I set this up for a year. Let's change this to a month. And now let's build our first 12 months. Sequence 12 gives us the numbers 1 through 12. For our beginning balance, we're going to start with $100. All right. Our interest, or what we earn, we take our beginning balance and multiply it, in this case, by our monthly interest rate. So in that first month, we're going to earn 42 cents. So once we've earned 42 cents, and this is kind of the part we got to think through with tracking balances, is we take what we started with and we think about any inflows or outflows. The inflow in this case is the interest. If you were to take money out of your savings account to spend it, that would be an outflow and we'd have to subtract that. But in this case, we simply add, and now we have $100.42 at the end of the month. Now, what's our beginning balance the next month? Well, it's equal to last month's ending balance. So we can set that equal. We can now copy our interest rate formula down. We know that we're still taking that 42 cents. We're going to compound that. And our ending balance also copies down. Now that we have our model set up, we can copy that second row, scroll down our 12 months, and paste that. And now what we can see is that we have, at the end of the year, $105.12. So while our annual interest rate is 5%, we're actually making more than 5% in this case. And that's because of the compounding that's taking place by taking that monthly APR and earning interest on our interest month after month after month. So we earn a little bit more than 5%. And we can actually calculate that rate if we come to our monthly rate and take that monthly rate, 1 plus the monthly rate, raised to the 12th, shows us our annual rate of 5.116%. To get that in percentages, we can subtract off our 1, make it a percent, and format it so we can see that 5.12% is what we're earning and effectively over the course of the year. Now, if instead the bank says, no, you're going to earn 5% on an effective basis, then we have to come back and make an adjustment to our monthly rate. Instead of stating this as an APR, we'll come in here and change this to an EAR, effective annual rate. And in this case, we have to basically undo the compounding that we've done in this cell to calculate our effective annual rate. And the way we do that is we take 1 plus our annual rate raised to the 1/12th power, and then we have to subtract off 1. Otherwise, we end up with a really huge looking interest rate. So if you end up with 100% monthly return, you forgot to subtract off the 1, you can go in, take the 1 off, and now we see we're earning 4.41 basis points a month, which by the end of the year leaves us with exactly an extra $5 of interest, which makes sense. $5 is 5% of the $100 we started with. So in this example, when we use the EAR, we get exactly that 5%. When we use the APR, we actually did a little bit better because that interest compounded throughout the year for us.